forecast. Boy, the morning was not that bad, minus the
Wasn't
smoke.
bad. And it's still not too bad. I mean,
Yeah.
considering that we were supposed to be about 103, 104 today, and were it not for the cloud cover that we had moving in just a little bit of monsoon moisture, it's not generating any rain, but it is generating enough cloud cover to filter the sunlight, folks. We easily would have been above 100 degrees. Look at this time-lapse video, Redfish Lake. What do you see there?
Wow.
That's just a lot of smoke. And this is a fairly common phenomenon. Not only that, but we're also seeing a little bit of cloud cover moving over central Idaho as well. The temperature reading outside right now, with some kind of little critter buzzing around in front of our camera there, is 96 degrees. Wind is very light. Humidity continues to be very dry. Now, some areas will indeed hit 100 degrees. Already saw that in Mountain Home. So some areas will still see that, but not as intensely hot as we anticipated earlier again. So 96 degrees, high temperature, still above the average of 93. There's the record for this date, 109 degrees. Now, with some of that moisture that's moving over the region, the question is, are there any showers or thunderstorms out there? There are a couple of high base showers, primarily over the higher elevations, some of the mountains out here to the south and to the west, but I do not detect any lightning strikes out there as of yet, so this is good news. There may be a little lightning later on today around the Camas Prairie, but for the most part here in the southwestern part of the state, if we do see any showers that develop in the mountains, we might see some breezy to windy conditions, kind of like a little gust of wind every now and then later on tonight. But all in all, this band of moisture you see here is gradually going to start moving out. Let me show you what's going to be happening in the days to come, because the massive high pressure is what's been keeping us extremely hot with its southwesterly flow. But the models are still insisting that a weak front or a weak trough of low pressure is going to develop up here right off the Pacific Northwest coast over the next 24 to 36 hours. As it approaches, what happens is that the high pressure will get pushed enough to the south and to the east that this will allow cooler air to start moving in from the west. So I'm going to say not as hot later this week, and I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so the temperature readings, instead of being closer to 100 degrees, as we draw closer to the end of the week, more like near 90 degrees, maybe even into the upper 80s if we're lucky here by Saturday. So there you can see some of those high clouds still hanging out in the morning, but look at what happens through the day tomorrow. Extremely dry air, plenty of sunshine, so the heat's going to be on tomorrow with the high pressure in place, with the southwesterly flow in place. We're easily going to be seeing temperature readings tomorrow hitting about 100 degrees and slightly above as the cloud cover begins to move away. And then on Thursday, again, very dry conditions, but that weak front passes by to the north, and that's going to allow cooler conditions to start moving in from the west and from the northwest. So here's the end result. 7-day forecast for the Treasure Valley. 102 tomorrow. Going to be a hot one. It's going to be smoky for the next 5 to 7 days. Then on Thursday, we'll take it down to 96. Then on Friday, all right, I can handle this. This sounds a little more comfortable. 90 degrees in Boise on Friday, 89 degrees on Saturday, 90 degrees on Sunday. But guess what the models are showing next week? The high pressure begins to build and intensify right over the Great Basin, and that would put us in the hot zone once again. For the mountains, we'll be seeing temperature readings tomorrow of about 91 degrees, on Thursday at 85. Up in the Long Valley, delightful on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with highs right around the mid to the upper 70s. Still plenty of sunshine, albeit smoky and hazy at times, and then temperatures could get a bit on the toasty side around the first or the middle of next week. So the high pressure builds, the temperatures go up. Something causes the high pressure to weaken and go down to the south. That allows cooler conditions to move in from the Pacific Ocean. That's what we're going to get on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be nice.
But then the high pressure comes back.
Then the high pressure comes back. But you know, eventually, hang in there. Once we get through the month of August, things will begin to change.
All right.